Bonjour! Welcome to lesson 15, moving right along through unit 4, now on lesson 15. So, in this video, we're just going to learn a new verb. That's it. Be nice and short. Alright, the verb is connaître. 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 It means to know. Okay? But it means to know in the sense of to know a person or to like know a place, to be familiar with. Okay, so to know as in to be familiar with. Like, oh, I know your mom, or I know Maribel because I live here. And it's irregular, obviously, because I am teaching it to you like this. So it is conjugated as such. Je connais. Tu connais, il, elle connaît, nous connaissons, vous connaissez, il, elle connaissent. Okay, and you can see that the only one of these that keeps its accent on the I, the circumflex, is for the il, elle form, connaît. One thing that's interesting about connaître is that the endings kind of are the IR verb endings, right? IS, ISIT, ISSONS, ISSEZ, ISSENT. But it's irregular because it's obviously not an IR verb, and this T disappears. It's just strange, weird, irregular verb. All right, the past participle is connu. Connu, I knew. And it uses avoir as the helping verb. And another verb that's conjugated like connaître is reconnaître. Reconnaître, which means recognize. Recognize. This verb is where we get the word reconnaissance. Sometimes we just say recon. Alright, so let's look at connaître in context in some sentences. Okay, well, we're just going to watch the animation again. Alright, so, est-ce que tu connais Marc? Marc. Est-ce que tu connais Marc? Do you know Marc? So like I said, connaître means to know, as in to know a person or to know a place, to be familiar with. So, est-ce que tu connais Marc? Do you know Marc? Oui, il est mon copain. Yes, he's my friend. Connaissez-vous Marieville? Connaissez-vous Marieville? Do you know Maribel? Oui, nous habitons à Marieville. Yes, we live in Maribel. So, once again, connaître, to know, as in to know a person or to know a place, not to know a fact, right? To know a fact, like to know how to fix a car or something, that's a different verb that we'll learn a little bit later. Not in this video, not in this lesson. Okay, in past tense, où as-tu connu François? Où as-tu connu François? Okay, in the past tense, connaître means to meet. Like, so in this sentence, where did you meet François? Where did you meet François? Like, for the first time. Where did you meet? You can also use this phrase. Où as-tu fait la connaissance de François? Où as-tu fait la connaissance de François? Okay, so the verb phrase faire la connaissance means to get to know. To get to know or to meet. So in this question would mean where did you meet or where did you get to know François? And that's it. That's this verb. That's all there is to know about it. Your practice is super simple. I'll show it to you really quick. It's just conjugating. There's a key. This will take you 3 seconds. It's just, practicing using the verb. But you do need to pay attention to what the sentences mean, because some of these will be affirmative and some will be negative. So you just need to pay attention to the context of the sentence, figure out if it would make sense that you know the people they're talking about, or if you don't know, or the subject of the sentence knows or doesn't know. That's it. Let's talk for a brief second now about our new frame, the new flag you're looking at. It looks very similar to Ireland's flag, except the orange and the green are flipped for Ireland. This is the flag of Côte d'Ivoire, or Ivory Coast. We call it either one in English. We call it either Ivory Coast or Côte d'Ivoire, which is the French name. Côte d'Ivoire is a country in West Africa. As its name would imply, it's on the coast of West Africa. And it, like every other African nation that speaks French, was colonized. It was colonized by France in the late 1800s, won its independence in the 1960s, and has a ton of resources. Got really rich in the 70s and later into the 80s. Eventually had a market crash, but now they're back up. They have a pretty high GDP. That's it. That's all I have for you today. I'll see you in the next video, which will be a little longer. Au revoir.